Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
And it's Tuesday. That's right. And hopefully you're having a happy holiday. You're enjoying your break if you have a break. If not, well, today's show is all about the kings of R&B. That's right. And when we talk about the kings of R&B, we're talking about our good brother Jacquees. We're talking about Tank and Death Row's own October London. All right, that's the newest artist signed to Snoop Dogg's label, Death Row Records. All right, we're gonna get that back on this morning, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now, 800-585-1051.
Not just me, I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Jamal from Jersey. What's good?
Jamal from Jersey. Take us off Bluetooth or speakerphone if you got us on that, brother.
No doubt, no doubt. I want to tell Tanya, you know who you are. You driving to work right now. I want you out of my house. You ain't got a key. My wife got to come open the door for you. We're tired of doing favors for you. Get out. When you get off of work tonight, don't come here. Envy, please.
Nope.
Tell her, don't come here.
I'm not getting sound like you got a side chick and a wife. It sounds like you done messed up.
By the way, welcome back, Jess. Jess, this is a mess. She needs to go.
Oh, she gotta go.
What did Tanya do, bro?
Yo, she's only been here 2 weeks. It feels like 2 years. I can't take it. I just don't want to see her face. Tanya, you know I'm talking to you. You going to work right now, and when you get off, don't come here.
Now, Tanya, your girlfriend?
Or you and your wife's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Tanya is a friend of my wife from college. I respect her. I like her. She cool, but she got to get her stuff together, please.
What did Tanya do?
Right.
What did she do?
I don't know. She probably got his wife doing some college
Well,
stuff.
I tell you what she didn't do. She didn't get a man. She ain't got no support. She ain't got nobody else to go to.
So why do you want her out? What did she do so disrespectful that you're kicking Tanya out the house, bro?
Yo, it's not disrespect. You know, it's just discomfort. Isn't that enough?
Mm-hmm. You just want your house back to yourself.
Can you give her a little bit of time?
Come on now.
Yeah. But not I love her and respect her. She cool after you just said you need to get your stuff, get out. You ain't got nobody, nothing.
And does your wife agree? Because you might say this and your wife might, not agree with you, bro.
Because that's our girl.
My wife say, Jamal, she's my friend. Please, just hold on. She's gonna find a place. She's cool with it. She respects that what I say, so she understands that I want to done. But come on now, I just don't want to hear no more.
Okay, all right. Well,
Tanya, I like you. I know you listening right now. I know you probably laughing at me, but nah, please, just find a man or something. You know.
damn, you just wanted to find a man overnight. Just all right. Well, thank you, brother.
Have a good day, y'all.
Y'all too.
How
You
say
try to have a good day.
How you say
Yeah.
have a good day
That
after
sounds like a Tubi movie.
Hello, who's this?
Top of the morning.
What's up,
Good
bro?
morning.
Hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to say, man, it's raining out here. I'm a truck driver. I just want everybody to be careful. That's all I wanted to say. That was it.
Hey,
All
well, I
right. You in the
appreciate
truck
that.
now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I need?
Come on, baby. Come on, man. You already know, man.
There you go. All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, man. Thank you.
Hello, who's this?
It's Sheila. Good morning, Breakfast Club.
Hey,
Good
Sheila.
morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
I'm doing good. Hey, I wanted to tell you, Jess, I saw your movie twice, and I think it needed part 2. Don't you think it was really good?
I think it
Nobody
did.
been calling up there talking about it.
I think you do, because I need to know what happened to Leah after she got slapped.
Yeah, girl, yes.
Thank you so much for
Like, how they
supporting the
gonna do
movie.
me like this?
I know, right? I appreciate you,
Do me
babe.
like this.
I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I gotta watch that this weekend, and I gotta watch Penguin this weekend.
Yes.
So I gotta. It's my daughter's competition, so I got a little time when they in between their little dance meets. I can watch all the movies I need to.
Make sure you do.
Okay, DJ Emmy, I got one more thing. I will ask you 2 more things. I want one of your books. I got Charlamagne book. Can I get one of your books?
Sure, absolutely. Real Life, Real Love. It's a relationship book, and hopefully it can help people out with their relationship. Me and my wife been together 30 years. We've been married 23, and we talk about everything, not just the good that everybody hears and sees on Instagram when you hear people's relationships. We talk about everything that got us there, from insecurity, infidelity to everything, but and how we made it through. So I will definitely send it to you. If you hold on, I can get your information and send it right to you.
One more thing. I'm gonna hold y'all no longer, but I want to shout out to my mental poetry health group for 4 years, Galaxy of Poets on Instagram. So shout out to them. We celebrated our fourth year in November, so I'm shouting out to that group.
Okay, and your name is Sheila, right? Shela.
It's Sheila. Shelia. Yeah.
Lia. Okay, I got you, Mama. Hold on, okay?
Okay.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me, I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning. Calling live from Rikers Island.
Hey, good morning from Rikers Island. Get it off your chest.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody who work on Rikers Island. It's a very tough job to be in law enforcement on Rikers Island.
You a
and
CO?
give respect, give the inmates respect. I'm everything because I'm anonymously speaking. I don't want to be retaliated on. But I'm not an inmate. I'm currently a staffer at DOC. And I want to give a shout out to everybody who does the job productively without bringing in contraband or any unauthorized items and still giving the inmates what they're supposed to have with respect. I do want to recognize the people that do not acknowledge people who do the job that we do, which is a tough job. And, shout out to people that do the job correctly. That's all.
Okay. Thank you very much. We appreciate your service, man. I hope you're treating them.
Shout out to New York, Rikers Island. Thank you.
Hope you're treating them inmates with respect. Well, not all of them.
No, they treat staffers with respect who give respect. But like I said, it's a skill to work on Rikers Island. It's definitely a skill.
I'm sure. Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
It's Duke from Carolina.
Duke from Carolina. Get it off your chest.
What Carolina? North or South?
South Carolina.
Okay, what part?
North, South Carolina, Orangeburg County.
Old Berg, salute to Orangeburg.
Jess Hilarious, I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, Lord, what's that?
Why is you sleeping with your best friend's husband?
Oh,
I'm disappointed in you.
He must be talking about the movie.
I'm disappointed in you, Jess. Where was Chris when this was happening?
Don't tell us the plot of the movie, man. We ain't get to watch it yet. What's the name of the movie on Peacock, Jess?
I Hate, I Love You. Streaming now on Peacock.
Look here, my old lady need a best friend. I think you would be a perfect candidate for her.
Oh, you better get off this phone.
Is it good? The movie good?
It's decent. I liked it. I watched it all the way through.
I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm watching Jess on Peacock. I think I hate you.
No, it's I Hate, I Love You.
I hate, I love you.
I hate, I love you. Thank you, Duke.
Thank you, sir.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
The King of R&B, ladies and gentlemen, Jacquees.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
What's up, dog?
How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Slow motion.
And congratulations on the baby.
Thank you, bro.
Just life in general, man.
I was going to say you're doing a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot going in my world, man, but I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. I can handle it.
And the name of the album is Baby Making.
Yeah, it's called Baby Making.
So it's all about that night.
Exactly. Yeah. My first number one album for real. Not on Billboard, but on Apple Music, iTunes and stuff. So feel good to have that. Get a little accomplishment under my belt.
Mm-hmm.
What is baby making music to you?
To me, baby making music just like, music that make you want to feel like you want to have a baby. Like, it's basically like a sex playlist. I feel like this album is basically like what people create when they put all their music together for the sex playlist. I feel like baby making is that, you don't have to go put a bunch of songs together. You could just really just play this album through and it's just to get you where you need to go.
You said you 30 now.
I just turned 30. Yeah, I turned 30. I'll be 31 next year.
Yeah, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
And this is you are entering, well, you already entered the 4th decade of your life, right? So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's,
I ain't know that how it go.
No,
yep,
the third decade.
No, it's not. So from 1 to 10, that's 1. 10 to 20.
Oh, it's
2.
in tens.
20 to 30, that's 3.
So that's 3.
So now, you. 3
so
decades
next year
I'll be 3 decades is already done.
You walking
so
me into my next
entering your 4th decade of life.
Talk
right?
that talk, Jess.
So that you already know what's up with me. And so when did you know it was time? Like when did you decide? Like was it because you're 30 now?
I think I'm just going with God in the motion. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that's honestly my answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done had a bunch of different answers, but now just waking up today and just seeing like, just everything. Like, I just think like I'm just going with what God say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know with men, like, it's always a time. Because I had started seeing, like, different dudes in the game. Like, I'm like, okay, bro married. Different things. And I just think for me, like, I've already had, like, a couple, like, experiences with women and different things like that. So I think for me, it's like, okay, I'm not missing nothing on that side.
That's right.
You know, she make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, how I live my life is, I don't want to have no regrets in my life. You know what I'm saying? I want to, like, do everything that I know I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I know marriage is a part of life. You know, so I don't want to keep guessing, like, okay, she gonna be the one, I'm just taking a chance. Like I said, I'm just going with God. I think she's it. She make me feel whole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She make me want to be better than I was before. But
damn.
How did y'all meet?
We met through Pat-Man Jones. You feel me? Pat-Man Jones, you know, that's like my big brother. He had he called me one day, he FaceTimed me in like 2021, and he was in Jamaica with DeAndre and her family. They, you know, they been tight. Deion Sanders like his god pops or whatever. He called me and he was like, bro, I'm out here with DeAndre Sanders. I'm like, bro, who is that? He like, man, Deion. I'm like, man, I don't care about all that, bro. Like, what's up? He like, man, sing for. I'm like, bro, I don't be singing. I'm like,
now you know you must be a little drunk.
I'm like, bro, I'm like, bro, what? Sing for? I'm like, bro, I ain't finna be. See, like, bro, it's a birthday break. Like, I'm telling you, this what you need to be doing. Sing. I'm like, Pat, serious too. I'm like, bro, I'm not singing. But he turned the camera. When I seen her, I started singing.
You start singing immediately?
Yeah, I instantly started singing. I'm like,
what song was it that got it?
I don't know if I started singing Happy Birthday.
Yeah, you sing a couple songs.
I don't know if I sung You. I think I sung Happy Birthday though, because I think it was her birthday, and I think I know it was her birthday. It was her 31st, and I remember I just started singing, and after that I told Pat, like, dang, she pretty, like, she dope, like, you feel me? Like, who that? I tried to know, they like, Deion Sanders' daughter, boy, you know Deion? I'm like, oh, for real? I jumped in her DMs, and then after that, I met her, she met me in Miami, we met each other in Miami, and then we just hit it off from then, but then we was just friends, like, you know, I was in a relationship, but I would be off with my girl for like 2 months, you know what I'm saying, or a month, me and my girl would be going at it, you know what I'm saying, and during those times, I would meet people. Like, this one, my relationship was just like, you know, I was just not the best man I am now. You know what I'm saying? So I would meet people in those breaks. You know what I mean? And she was one of the people I met, but we was friends. But I feel like it's so strong because we was friends first.
I saw you sit down with our family, Nyla Simone, and you were talking about your fiance, and you said she helped play a role in you getting sober?
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. Like, I ain't drunk no liquor since like March 13th. You know what I'm saying? I was a real drinker. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, a person that just would drink it had became a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? And when it become a part of your lifestyle, it's like you don't even notice when you slumping. People have to tell you know what I'm saying? But then I start, like, just getting terrible. You know what I'm saying? Just getting terrible. Like not being Jacquees that people knew me to be, because people would meet me and be like, damn, I mess with Jacquees. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, I would have, like, some type of little stain on my name for something that had something to do with alcohol. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then it would just, like, give people a reason to judge me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm one of them people where it's like, I ain't got nothing, but it's like, oh, I gave them a reason with alcohol. Yeah. So I had to, like, clean myself up, and she really helped me. I got back in church and just started doing everything that I needed to do, you know what I'm saying? And now I feel like going in the direction that I need to be, you know what I'm saying? I just had my first #1 album, like I said, it wasn't Billboard, but it was still, like, letting me know, like, okay, this is what you can be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting a taste of it. You know what I'm saying? I know God always give you a little bit before you get a lot. So I'm like, okay, you feel me? Boom. Like, even on certain things in my career, like, you know what I'm saying? I know, like, okay, I probably had the wrong people around me. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even with certain things, like, I make a lot of money, but I ain't made the most money I could make. You know what I'm saying? Probably like God, okay, you probably got some people around you that don't need, because I'm a giver. You know, it's a lot of things that have been, like, cleaned up in my life, but I'm, like, slow rolling, and I'm knowing, like, okay, I know what's coming on the other side. You feel me? So it keep me motivated. Like, it was a time where I couldn't even see my future. You feel me? Like, I would be in places, but I can't even tell you, like, what I'm gonna do. And, like, people ask, like, what you see yourself in 5 years? Yeah. I couldn't even tell you what I'm gonna be doing next week.
Because of the alcohol?
I just was blind. Like, I got cloudy. You feel me? I had just got, like, on some rebellious shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won where I want to be in my career. Personally, shit wasn't going right. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you get in the bag, you like, yeah, we'll do some shows, we'll get some money. I had lost my whole thing. Like, I was looking back at pictures, I'm like, damn, I had my shirt off, my stomach was hanging over my pants.
Damn, like, when was that Jacquees out?
This was last year when I went on tour with Tink. Oh. Like, I was like, damn, but then I ended up losing 30 pounds. You feel me? I got in the gym. I'm like, I changed the way I ate. You feel me? I changed everything. You feel me? Because I'm like, I owe it to myself. You feel me? I was like, bro, if I don't make it to where I need to make it to, I can't even blame. Like I can't be like, oh, Birdman, I can't say that. You feel what I'm saying? I would have to say like, man, cool, you that up.
That's God though, because God will show you. So many people can't see themselves.
Yeah.
So for God to give you that self-awareness and give you a choice, like, look, I'm showing you what you are, and you got a choice to do the right thing. For you to do the right thing?
Yeah, March 13th, bro, I stopped drinking.
Especially your friends around you, because some of your friends around you, God rest their dead, are not here no more. So you got to see it firsthand.
Yeah, that's a lot of then, bro. I was totaling cars. I totaled 3 cars. I ain't getting no scratches. You feel me? And when I would go back in the spots and look at where I totaled the cars, it was always some that was supposed to be fatal. I was always like, damn. Like, I would total a car, jump out the car, run straight to the house, full speed, no stopping.
That is crack.
That is crack, bro.
Right. All right, we got more with Jacquees when we come back. His album, Baby Making, is out now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Jacquees. Charlamagne?
You know one thing I love that your girl did? She told you that you can't name, you can't name the son? Yeah. Your son can't have your last name if y'all
Nah, but y'all know that wasn't the truth. I'm glad we talking about that.
Oh, that wasn't the truth?
No, she didn't want him to be a junior. The last name was never a problem. You know what I'm saying? So he was gonna be a Broadnex regardless.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like the name was always gonna be double regardless. Like even when we finalize, like when we go through with our marriage and everything, all my kids will be Sanders Broadnex. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna make Snow the only Sanders Broadnex.
Yeah.
Like his little sister be Sanders Broadnex, his little brother be Sanders Broadnex. Everybody. So yeah, it was more so a thing where I wanted his name to be Rodriguez Jacquees Broadnex Jr. at first. You know what I'm saying?
She fought you on that one, huh?
Yeah.
Because now this what it happens. Cause so when we wasn't married or whatever the case was, she had always told me like I want to keep my last name and just add on like. But me, I was cool with that because I'm like, well, you are DeAndre Sanders. That's your brand. I don't really.
And her father's legacy.
Yeah, it's like
that's what I want. I got 4 daughters. So I ain't got no sons. So I want the same.
Yeah, it's like I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Your brand, but it's like, but then when we pull up someone, she's like, well, I'm Miss Broadnex. You know what I'm saying? That's my last name. That always made me feel good too, because my son is Snow Sanders Broadnex. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we made it work out. I know everybody was like, man, he only married her because of the last name, but it's like, nah, bro. The kid would have had my last name regardless.
Anyway,
I wanted to marry Shawty. It wasn't about like for the baby. That's like foolish. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that type, dog. Like I'm not marrying you just so this kid can have my name. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna sign a birth certificate, gonna have my name. You know what I'm saying?
So that whole story was fake.
It was cap, bro. I was just waiting to get on the right interview to say something.
Wow.
Okay.
You
See,
know
that's why I'm glad I say allegedly about.
Yeah. I want y'all to ask me some more, bro. A lot of be cap about me. I can't wait to straight up. Everything cap about Jacquees.
So I be paying attention to the music.
Then they be trying you, boy, man. You gotta pay attention.
I wanted to ask you this more specifically because we went past it a little quick. That had to be sacred for you. Having a baby is sacred for you. Having a baby is sacred for a woman too, especially when it's y'all first. And that's news that y'all want to put out. But when Dreezy put it out there first, what was your initial reaction, and then what was DeAndre's too? Because she had told us that's how we found out y'all was pregnant.
I was hot, and I'm gonna tell you, like, the reason I did it, and I know that I'm probably wrong or was wrong or the way I was thinking, because of course as men we grow up, we learn. I thought that I owed her something to tell her because I had been with her for so long. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, as a friend, you know, as a respectful dude, you know what I'm saying? I was with Drees for a long time. Let me tell her that I'm having a baby before she just found out through the world.
Okay, so you told Dreezy. I know DeAndre that she was going to tell Dreezy.
Nah. I told Dreezy like, I was like, look, I'm having a baby. You know what I'm saying? I was like, DeAndre having a baby. You know, I want to give you the respect to let you know. Like, I feel like we had that type of relationship where I could let you, like, you know, I don't want you to be blinded where you embarrassed or, you know what I'm saying? These type of things, you know what I'm saying? But she went out and put it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She said you were begging to get her pregnant too.
I was so lost, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I was one of them, like I said, I wanted my cake and eat it too, and I was drinking. So, you know, when you're drinking, you're not making a proper decision.
And she said you sent drawers to her house.
With your face on it.
Nah, bro. I didn't send no drawers.
Yeah, with the face on. Yeah, that's what it was.
I didn't send no drawers. It was probably something sent to me, but I didn't put my face on nothing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't sending no underwear.
Nah, I don't got the time to do all that, bro.
No, all right. Well, did you allegedly send?
No, I didn't send no underwear, dog. Like, I ain't send no underwear. You feel me? If something was sent to me, I don't know.
Did they ever talk? Did Dre?
Yeah, they did. They talked.
Okay.
They talked. Yeah, they talk. I don't know if it was the best conversation, but I think they talked to the point where they don't have to talk again.
So Dreezy wasn't lying when she said you was trying to get her, you was hitting her up saying you want to get her pregnant.
She had text.
Yes.
Yeah, she had a text message. I think the text is the proof.
And he had said he always wanted kids. You said you always wanted kids. You always wanted a family.
I wanted a family, and I think, like I said, like with me, I was 28, 29. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a man feel like a child can solve all his problems too. Sometimes a man will feel like, man, if we had this baby, like that's gonna solve all our problems. Like that's the answer we need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's women that think like that too.
And that's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was thinking. You know, when I was in that mode, I was thinking like, man, maybe if me and Dreezy have a baby, like, you know, this was before all the young stuff. How I was thinking, I was like, man, if we have a baby, you know, all our problems will be fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And she would always tell me like, I don't want a kid. You know what I'm saying? So when I had my baby when DeAndre got pregnant, I'm like, man, this gotta be God. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been with Dreezy for years. She never got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I was with her I was 23 till now. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never got pregnant.
You still love her?
I got love for her. I'm not in love with her. I always had love for her. I think anybody that's been with a person that say they got no love for them at all is just like a terrible person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I wouldn't let her get hit by a car. I'll push her out the street.
I was gonna say, you can't.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I could push her, if I could push the street out, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna let.
I'm not gonna let her get hit by a car. Like what?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? No, but nah, I'm so in love with where I am now. I feel so confident to talk about my past.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I can sit up here and talk about my past because I'm not even saying nothing that's harmful to Dreezy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got respect for her. Like, I think she one of the dopest rappers out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, she definitely cool.
Yeah, she's super hard. Dreezy wrote one of my records on my album. You know
on Baby Making?
The last one. The last album I dropped. So
the one that from 2022?
Yeah.
That Sincerely You?
Yeah.
Was it Sincerely for You?
Yeah, she wrote Start Over.
Okay.
She wrote the whole record.
Wow.
That's right. So, Baby Making is out right now.
Go get it. Number one album.
You for joining us. It's The Breakfast Club. It's Jacquees.
Yeah.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're talking about getting massages from the opposite sex. Now, this conversation started from Mason Cameron talking about having trainers and women using male trainers. And then we heard Charlamagne said recently that you got a massage from a male and you said it was amazing. And what did he say about?
He said that the guy massaged every part of his body, even his mouth.
Not every part of the body, but he definitely gave me a mouth massage, which is something I never had before because apparently there's two muscles in your mouth. And I'm the type person, because of like anxiety and stuff like that, like I'm always like grinding my teeth a little bit or like, I'll open my mouth real wide. I don't know why. And so it's like he massaged these two muscles in my mouth and they hurt like hell.
How do you massage them?
With his hands.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like a technique. Anybody out there that does this massage thing I'm talking about, I know you know what I'm talking about, but it's like these two corners right here, and he just put them in, and he kind of like tugs on it a little bit, and it's painful, but man, it's very very stress relieving.
Okay. So you were able to open your mouth wider after, like what type of effects did it have?
I haven't been grinding my teeth.
Since
then.
that?
Yeah. I haven't been grinding my teeth since then. But I've never had a male masseuse until that time, and he did a fantastic job. But it's just like football players and basketball players who got male trainers. Who you think's massaging them and rubbing on their muscles?
Yeah,
and
no,
all that
absolutely.
Stuff like
but I just never heard of a mouth massage.
Yeah, it's out there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna Google it right now.
Yeah, matter of fact, you should.
When I go to physical therapy and there's a male masseuse, that's different. But when you go to a massage place and the lights are low and it's intimate and the candles are burning, I would just prefer a woman to massage me. That is just me.
But you did have a male masseuse before. And
you listen to everything.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't that. It was me and my wife together. It was a couples massage, and they were supposed to teach us how to give a massage. And the dude came in, diesel, dreads, brown skinned brother.
Very sexy.
Now, see, the fact that you described him makes me think that this was a Freako case.
Okay. Oh,
but he got charged with a Freako.
But you know what I mean? But during the massage, I couldn't enjoy the massage because this big brother, Diesel, with dreads, was massaging me.
That's your insecurities.
No, it was.
That's your insecurities.
And I don't want it again.
I don't know why you so insecure if you ain't never had your butt touched. Like I don't have those insecurities. Like I ain't think of nothing. When that man was massaging me, I didn't think about nothing except for this was a good massage.
Okay,
Nothing in no way, shape, or form.
All right, well,
but
that's you.
this is a real thing. Clinical oral facial massage. That's what it's called.
I get that all the time, and the woman that does it is dope. She does an amazing job.
It alleviates clicking or popping of the jaw, clenching, locked jaw, and limited mouth open range. And it releases muscles, and I've never seen this word, fascia, involved with chewing and jaw clenching. So this is a thing.
So when he massages you, does he reach over you like?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Nah, he was on the side.
Because you know you have to lay. Y'all did it from the side. What'd you say?
He was on the side.
Oh, he was on the side.
And he
Because you
told
know
me,
sometimes
when he was on one side, I had to turn this way.
Mm-hmm.
Now he was on this side, I had to turn that way.
Mm.
But listen, if you've never had a clinical oral facial massage, trust me, it is worth it.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
What about you?
I enjoy massages from the same sex, although I have had massages from a male, and I like the pressure more from a guy. However, I ain't gonna lie, I do get excited, like especially when they be like turn over and you massaging my stomach and under my breast and all that, and I just be like, stop. You know? So I'm not gonna lie, yo. I don't know. I can't.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This is Kevin from Brooklyn.
Hey, Kevin from Brooklyn.
What's going on, MD? How you doing?
I'm doing
good. Jess, I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
We're talking about massages from the same sex or opposite sex, brother. Talk to us.
Yeah, I had to dip out on a massage the other day because it was same sex. I'm not gonna call the company name, but yeah, it was same sex, and I wasn't feeling that.
Okay.
I can't have a next man rubbing me. I can't do that.
You never played any type of sports in high school or anything like that?
It's different.
Yeah.
It's
How's it
different when the
different?
lights are low and you're laying on the thing and there's a candle lit and the music is playing.
Yeah, because
then we all in the locker room.
Yeah,
Like,
they set the mood.
It's different.
I think y'all
Nah,
gave
I
him the
just
low.
can't. It's something about a man, because see, my lower back hurts. And it's something about a man rubbing down there. I can't.
Yeah.
It's not sitting right with me.
Yeah. Well, Charlamagne is upset because not all men are open up to other men, or open to other men
I
touching
just don't
them.
know why everybody's so insecure.
It has nothing to do with insecurity.
This is very much got to do with insecurity, because if in your mind you thinking, man, I might get turned on by this guy, man, I don't want this guy touching me because I might like it. That's your problem. That's something you need to
that's
deal
not
with.
everybody's problem. Envy said that. Not everybody
Envy
say
said the
that.
same thing you said. He said, man, when the guy told me turn around, I tooted up a little bit.
No,
And
I
was
did
like,
not say that. You just can't make up stories. You just can't make up stories. He just made that up.
I
Just can't make stuff up. Hello, who's this?
Hello, my name is Monica.
Hey, Monica. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, it says you're uncomfortable receiving massages from other men?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because I feel like I make noises that if I'm enjoying it.
Yes.
And so it sounds sexual, even though it may not be sexual.
Girl, yes.
And I usually to make the guy think, oh, well, she might be into me, and it may go somewhere that it's not supposed to.
Like what kind of noises?
Well, you're a freaky boy. You're a yellow freaky boy, man. What's your problem?
I'm just saying, I never got a massage. Like,
yeah. But I get what you're saying, though. Yeah, girl, come with a whole soundtrack, especially when they tell you.
Yeah, it does. And that's just how I am. And I don't know how to not be that way. So I just rather get one from a woman because I'm not interested in them.
You know, you bring up a good point. Like every single time I get a massage, from a woman, you do tend to get a little erect. You know what I'm saying? You do.
Yeah.
But I've never, when I had it with the guy, that didn't happen at all.
Did you make sounds? Did you make sounds? Like,
Right, because there's no interest. And if they're making you feel good, like, you can't help but sound like it feels good.
And by the way, the guy made me feel good, but I didn't get erect.
Because you're not attracted to the guy.
Did you go,
Yeah, because when they hit your lower back, I'm telling you, like, sometimes it's like, oh my God, yes, like right there. And then when they turn you over and they go below your belly button, it's like, oh my God, like what you doing? Like you get all jittery.
Yo, that's
and
the
all
third
that.
time she said, well, they turn you over. Jesus
But real,
Christ.
that's a full body. They do your back and then they turn you over and they do everything else.
We have a massage therapist on the line. Hello?
Hey, yes.
Hey, what's your name, bro?
My name's Chris.
Are you brown skin with dreads?
No.
All right, cool. Just making sure.
I'm brown skin with a bald head and a beard.
All right, cool.
Oh, yes.
So go ahead, brother.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be on here. So I've been a massage therapist for 12 years, and I have that problem majority of the time where the husbands have a hard time working with me. But it's not about that. It's the muscular care that needs to be done for our society that we're not addressing. Biometrical movement is the key to internal healing.
Mm-hmm.
And so what's happening in our society now is we're quick to biochemical things in our mouth, but we're not doing the things that we need to do on a muscular level to heal.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to move that trauma up out of your body.
That's right. And so with that, there's 656 individual muscles, 360 joints, and 208 bones that nobody knows anything about.
Do you do the oral facial massage?
Yes, it's called interoral massages, where you go into the mandible, you release the masseter, and it helps with the TMJ.
That's right. It hurts. It hurts, but it feels so good.
Afterwards.
I do neuromuscular therapy. Neuromuscular therapy is trigger point release to the actual belly of the muscle. And it actually helps elongate the individual muscle from the insertion to origin.
Okay.
He couldn't do my massage. Not the way he's talking. You gotta be quiet the whole time. Ain't no way. I'm over here like, oh my God. I don't even know words he's saying. I'm just like, oh yes, come teach me.
You do tennis elbow, bro?
And I do tennis elbow, golfer, hip flexor, rotator cuff. You guys need to do yourself some research on neuromuscular therapy.
Oh, I love it. I'm about to go get me a massage today because of you. I'm about to.
Yes.
I got so many points at Massage Envy.
So
You're not
yeah,
gonna get it like him.
If you ever want to check out massage care out of Conway, South Carolina, I opened up my business, and that's what I'm focusing on.
Oh, you in South
Trying
Carolina?
to change.
Oh, he excited now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He gonna fly down there too.
You fly to
I can't let a male touch me in South Carolina.
What?
Hey, I'm from D.C. See, that's the perception. Okay.
See?
Life trauma, childhood trauma causes us not to want to be touched.
That's real.
We have to deal with that trauma.
Listen,
Thank you, brother.
He is not lying in no way, shape, or form. Salute to that brother.
He's full of Charlamagne full of doodle.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yo, nah, I can't let another male touch me from South Carolina. So,
I said touch me in South Carolina.
What's the difference?
Because of the childhood trauma that I experienced in South Carolina.
I was gonna say, he low-key just
all
told
the times
you.
I got touched in South Carolina by people that wasn't supposed to be touching me.
Oh,
Okay?
my God.
Now laugh at that. Let's see you get out of this one.
Oh my God.
The fun police over here. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
The brother Tank. What's up, Tank?
I'm in here, man.
Looking younger and younger every time we see you, man.
Yeah. I use a good exfoliant.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your routine in the morning? You got a face routine in the morning?
Well, I use my wife's, beauty tools and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Zena Foster Beauty. Get over there. Got to get you a free package. Yeah. I get you right. But that's about it. You know what I'm saying? A little Dove.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I keep it clean.
Tank always happy. Every time you see Tank, he happy.
Yo.
No, I don't care. Wherever you see Tank, if it's a club, if it's out in the street, Tank is always happy. He's always in a good mood.
Listen, she's apparently been listening to my music, so I feel good about that.
Yes, I
You know what I'm
Tank
saying?
walked in, Tank looked at Jess and said, somebody been in there.
and didn't get out. You know what I'm saying? This ain't funny. You understand what I'm saying? This is serious. Congratulations to you, though.
Thank you so
That's
much.
really awesome.
I
I'm
appreciate
really happy for you.
Do you make your you make your music for those moments to get people
Hell
pregnant?
yeah. Yeah. That was kind of the point in the beginning. Everything we do is for the attention of a woman or women, for that matter, depending on how you plan it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, musically, I want to be connected to as many of those moments as humanly possible. I want to be responsible for bringing life into the universe.
Have people come up to you and said, I know this is my girl because of you. I shot the club up.
I've met the kids.
Damn. He's here because of you, Tank.
Yeah, no, I was born because I've met I'm that old now. You know what I'm saying? To where I've met the children,
yes,
the offspring of my music. So I'm really proud of that.
Absolutely.
I see. It feels like R&B, especially the 90s, 2000s R&B has picked up a lot more. Have you noticed that as well?
Absolutely. The feeling.
I was going to ask you that.
It's the feeling of it is what's back. People want to, and it's what's crazy is that of course, I give credit to the women for keeping R&B in the mainstream conversation, right? They have been kicking ass and taking names, right? But I gotta give some credit to hip hop, to the sampling of all of this old R&B that they've been bringing back to the forefront and making people take a deep dive into what those samples are and rediscovering the original feelings and now desiring those things.
Give me some examples.
I was just listening to Doja Cat.
Doja Cat just did it. She just had a number one record. Her record
with the Troop record. I mean, it's originally Michael Jackson 5, but all I do is think of you. Dang, I was like, ugh. You remember the first time you heard Troop? Absolutely. Shout out to Lil Steve and them, like Chucky Booker and them, like that type of production. They don't even do that no more. So you have to actually outsource it by going to the crates. You know what I'm saying? And bringing that feeling back. And they don't know why it's connecting. We know because we were there.
Right.
But it's something about that frequency that just makes you feel good.
Like even when you like your first, you did it with yourself, with your own music, like when you recreated "I Deserve." And was it Please? No, it wasn't Please Don't Go. You recreated two.
I did one of my own with "I Deserve." I was like, let me sample it before somebody else sample it because they're gonna take all the money.
That is so good.
And then I went.
No, it was the Brian McKnight one that you did. You feature Chris Brown.
It was Brian McKnight, originally Michelle and DeCocello.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there was that, and I was like, you know what? I might as well get in on this too, because we rarely do that. And I was like, let me just tap into some old, and of course, Brian McKnight, one of my inspirations growing up, and Michelle and DeCocello is absolute one of my favorites. So I just had to get some of that.
I was going to ask you, man, that was one of my questions I have for you. Is R&B music a sound or a feeling?
It's both.
Okay.
It's both. Because it's like the feeling is expressed through the sounds. You know what I mean? Think about like Devontae. Like, how was he feeling when he made that? When they were making Jodeci music, like what was he on? You know what I'm saying? When Casey says, "Take my money," Jesus Christ,
my house and my
car for one hit
of you.
Okay, Sean.
Ain't no that good.
Let him work. Let him work. You gotta mean that.
Yeah.
In order for it to resonate,
right?
Yeah.
Like, yes, you can take my money, my house, and my car for one hit of you. I mean that to this day. To this day, I mean that.
But you don't hear that now. That soul and that feeling.
By the way, that's just a slick way of telling somebody, "I'll give you the world."
Yeah,
that's what you're really saying.
Yeah, but we moved into this, kind of, simp and all of these things when it comes to taking care of women
or expressing love.
I just think that men are just they've been programmed to not be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? They've been programmed to not cater. I don't know who started that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't pimping. It ain't player. You know what I'm saying? Because all the pimps and the players I grew up watching was taking care of they women.
But where did it end? Like, what era did it end? Because even early Trey Songz was singing his ass off to the women and expressing his love.
I think it was when the R&B singers started wanting to be rappers, and when a lot of these R&B singers probably started having sex with the rappers.
I don't even know what that means.
Not saying that a man can't make songs about another man and it still be a love song. Just saying, I think that they started loving on each other so much that they really was on some F the women stuff.
Yeah, and I think
wish I could have seen Tank's face. Tank was like, "What the?"
No, but I also think that with the wanting to be with hip hop's emergence, right? It became this really cool thing that was taking over everything, the airwaves, the radio, the clubs, and all of that. And so, as R&B artists getting left behind, we're trying to figure out how to compete and stay relevant. Yeah. And so you in the club, and you're a decently hot artist, but none of your songs are being played in here. And all the songs are about bottles, and they're about cars, and they're about money, and it's not about women, it's about bitches. And so it's like, I gotta incorporate some of this into my music if I'm gonna survive in this new landscape. And so as we took that turn, or as R&B took that turn, it never found its balance.
I think it's the DJ's fault. And I'll tell you why. Because there used to be a time when we was growing up, in the clubs, there would be a moment where the slow songs played.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But regardless, y'all don't turn down now. Everybody be on too much drugs.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was a time, and usually it was at the end of the party, but now it comes back. Now I have a set in the middle of my party where I play R&B music in the set, and that's usually the biggest part of it because people are singing. They feel that how it felt to be during that time. So it does go back. I would say that, but I just feel like it doesn't make it cool anymore. If somebody talks about singing in the rain anymore or talking about the girl hurt their feelings, like I was listening to Boys II Men record and he was telling this girl cheated. He was like, it's okay, baby. I just want you back.
I just didn't care.
I just didn't care. But if somebody did that now, they'd be like, look at this simp ass. You know what I mean?
Listen, I still do it. I don't care.
You still what? Simp?
If that's what they want to call it.
Yeah, we supposed to. We married.
If I wasn't married, that's still what I'm gonna be on.
Mm-hmm. Showing that you can be vulnerable as a man, like you opening up, and then that I'm telling you, I don't care. That's what I guess I can only speak for me, but I can speak for a lot of women too. Like that is attractive when a man is not only just thinking bottles, bitches. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. No, it's you gotta speak to my soul and music, and a lot of older R&B does that for me.
Yeah.
I don't hear today.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I don't subscribe to any of that stuff. I don't care. I don't care what they do or how the tables turn. I do the R&B that I love, that I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? I watch my older uncles and everybody. I still follow their motto, and my job, I'm responsible for maintaining the line to where we treasure and we cater and we take care of our women.
All right, we got more with Tank when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Tank. Charlamagne?
And the other thing, too, I think the art of lovemaking is gone. Like, if you listen to if you listen to, like, the album that you and Jay Valentine did and that song, Slow.
You
have had to have made love in order to truly appreciate that record. You sitting on my face, that's my type of view.
Come on, talk to him,
Charlamagne.
God damn it.
He's serious.
It's
a no skip.
You have to be. Listen, men. I want to say this. I want to put this out there, and I'm gonna say this. This way, and then we'll fix it up later. You have to fall back in love with. You have to fall back in love with the idea. Now let's clean it up. Of making love to a woman.
Talk that talk. No, you're right. Talk that talk. I'm listening.
Right.
And doing it at a high level.
That's right.
You have You have to study a woman.
That's right.
You have to ask questions. You have to learn her body in order to do this thing the right way.
That's right.
Every key does not start. One key doesn't start every car.
That's right.
You got to be curious about that thing.
That's right.
Right? And outside of the curiosity, you have to have an affinity for it.
That's right.
You got to have a love for it.
You got to enjoy it.
Sit it on my face.
Yes.
That's my
point of view.
My type of view.
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
Huh?
Can I swim in your ocean?
Can I swim in your ocean?
Come on now.
You better.
Come on now.
I'm scuba diving. Let's go.
I love this.
Yes.
Don't do it to finish. Do it because you love it.
Listen. My wife will tell you. You didn't beat it.
Talk.
At a high level.
That's right.
I treat her like she knew. Every time.
Talk about it. That ain't no pause.
You talking about your wife? Ain't no pause.
We was facing each other. I don't care when you in the club. I don't care what no other niggas is doing.
That's right.
Listen, when I used to be in the club with Jamie Foxx, and Fox would look around in his sex space. Too many dudes in here. Y'all gotta move. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Where the women at?
That's right.
That's my focus.
Word. And that's not a diss. That's just the truth.
Yeah,
it is.
That's why I got all this nice going, man.
Your R&B singers, I would assume their muse is women at all times.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That is the point, to have some type of spiritual or physical connection with a woman.
So that's what we're getting in the vault. That's what we're getting
R&B
more of that.
More of that.
Yeah.
More of that feeling. Shout out to Fab. Fabulous is when I say stand up, brother. Absolutely, man. I mean, pulled up for me, not just on the song. And sometimes, when you're dealing with an artist, of the magnitude of Fab, like it can take you a good 4 to 6 months to get that feature. He's moving. He's in Abu Dhabi. He's he's moving around. This man said, "I got you. As soon as I get back, I'll be back in a week and a half, 2 weeks. I got you." Not only knocked that out, said, "When's the video? When we shoot?" Cool, I'm on the way. Then said, "Man, where the assets so I can promote?" Like,
Fab has come from a different generation.
That's but he's still Fab. You know what I'm saying? And so your access to him, regardless of how cool you are, is still limited, right? Because he's doing what he does.
Absolutely.
And so for him to make himself available to me and for this record, man, was just really, really
Before we
big,
get started.
Before we get started. And this race, it's in terms of climbing the charts, is my fastest record.
Oh, wow.
Why do you think that is?
Tempo.
Okay.
People have been waiting for tempo from me. I got the slow and the mid. I got that. But now they done let me get some tempo. Now you done f***ed up.
So you did this on purpose. You wanted a tempo, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is calculated. This is on purpose. I needed the right one. My guy Dirk sent me this record. I said, "You do not know what you have just done. You gave Tank tempo?"
Crazy.
It's crazy that you're still trying to make new records at this point. I mean, not saying that you can't, but you have such a catalog that you really don't even have to if you don't want to.
I do.
Okay.
Because I don't remember that last hit record. I don't remember it. I don't live in it. I don't live in that last outfit that I wore. You know what I'm saying? Every day is, okay, what's next? How can I beat that? That was cool because I'm watching around me. You know what I'm saying? If need be, I'll drive up to CB's house, you know what I'm saying, and let him play me 1,000 songs. I'm like, I got more work to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll look at the charts and see who's on there. I'm not. Okay, I got work to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's what drives me. Like, it's so many new things happening every day that I'm like, I got to compete with that. I got to fight with that. You know what I'm saying? And it gets me up for game.
Now, your health and how you are as far as not drinking and all the things that you do, is that from what place? Is that from a place of you seeing people your age doing it and you're like, damn, they don't look as good? Or is it from a, I just want to be healthy type of place?
It's really healthy. I mean, it's really like, I'm an athlete first. So for me, it's very important, what goes into my body, because what goes in is what comes out. You know what I'm saying? I've often been in the gym, and my motto to myself is, what will Floyd do? What will Mayweather do? You know what I'm saying? Because I've watched him buy 30 bottles. You know what I'm saying? I've watched the people around him rolling up smoke, and I've watched the people around him just indulge. I watched him do none of it, and then grab his stuff out the back of the truck when we leave the club and run home. I said, that's what $1 billion looks like. I want that. So when me and my guy Gaines get in there, like, it's not a game. This part of what I do, as it correlates to who I am as an artist, it's not why I do it. I would be doing this anyway.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be 150. You know what I'm saying? Still pulling up to the Breakfast Club.
150?
Yeah.
Shoot,
We're gonna be here.
We ain't gonna be here.
Listen, I pray y'all are still here, but if y'all not, I'm still.
I think I'll be here. I got 101.
You got 101?
101.
Listen, I why can't we?
Yeah.
150?
Why not?
About 100. 150?
Why not?
I'm not gonna say we can't. I'm not gonna put a limitation on it. You know what I mean?
It's all in what you're putting in.
Did what happened with Jamie scare you too?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just goes back to the idea of you just never know. You just never know, and it's not something you can predict, not something you can, for his situation, prevent. You know what I mean? Sometimes your body will just, the alert is detrimental, right? Your body telling you something is wrong is sometimes, the alarm is damn near fatal. You know what I mean? And that's just life. And so, yeah, it's scary. I mean, just because he's, one of my best friends, but just like, it could have easily been either one of us.
All right, let's get to Tank's newest single before we get started, featuring Fab. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. That was Tank's newest single featuring Fab. And Tank is in the building. Jess.
We're about to go on tour with another OG, Carl Thomas.
Carl Thomas.
Yes.
One of the greatest R&B albums of all time.
Oh, my God.
Not even close.
And people, I've seen people ask me, people ask me why you choose Carl Thomas, why you choose Carrie Hilson. I'm like, you don't hear it.
Mm-hmm. Emotional is literally one of the greatest R&B albums.
Like you don't
top
hear
to bottom. Love making music.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we down at them doo-wops with Mike Gardner down in Miami, and them Carl Thomas records come on, it's a thing.
Absolutely,
really happens. Listen. Play some of them Carrie Hilson records, like things happen.
Yeah.
I was like, first of all, I want to go on tour with my friends. I want to go on tour with people I like. But then two, I want to be out there. As this is an R&B money tour, I want the catalog to be expensive. There's some expensive catalogs. Mm-hmm. Carrie got Hot 100s. Carl Thomas has timeless R&B.
I'm talking about I'm in parties today, right now, with Summer Rain. They play that at the top, in the middle of the party, at the end. Like they bring what? And I grabbed the mic. I don't care where I'm at. No karaoke even playing.
Give me
the
something. Give me a little.
Oh my gosh, come on, Tank. You gotta pay for that.
Charlamagne has given us,
That's right.
He's blessed us with his
storming.
Come on.
Outside when she keeps me home. That's my song. That's all you got.
That was
baby singing.
That was my wife in college. But we got that dorm rocking with Carl Thomas. Carl Thomas Emotional and Joe. My name is Joe. Ooh.
I gotta do a tour with Joe too.
Yeah, man.
A tour and a song.
I love that.
People have been wanting that for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? I get you. Joe likes to hide until it's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'll be out, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna see what's going on.
You mentioning everybody but TGT. I ain't hear nothing about no Tyrese and Genuine. What's up with that?
Yeah.
But you was in the studio with Reese. I saw you in the studio working on My Beautiful Pain.
I was over there.
Yeah.
I think we're at a great place, man. Yeah. We're at a great place where I think now everybody collectively sees the value in what we are, in what we created. Mm-hmm. And it's this resurgence of just that feeling of R&B. And so you got two guys from the 90s who got classic catalogs. You got me coming in from the 2000s who came up under these guys. And people are hungry and thirsty for that. Mm-hmm. And so you're gonna see some TGT, fortunately. Mm-hmm. Thank God. You're gonna see
got an album or?
No, I don't know if we have an album, but we do have a couple moments that we're lining up that are gonna be very special. So that's all I can really say about that.
And I saw you the other night, man. I don't know where y'all was at, but Flavor Flav was singing.
He was.
I forgot what he was singing. Was it
they were honoring I don't want to get this wrong. The BP.
I don't remember.
See there. I don't want to mess up the name of the organization. Ashana hit me and was like, "We're honoring Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and we need you to do what you do." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Cool, I'm in." You say Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, I'm in. Mm-hmm. I don't care what it is. And so we're honoring them, and Babyface is there. And, I don't want to pressure Babyface to sing, but he's there. And I'm like, Babyface, if you want to sing, you can. You don't have to. And they started playing one of his songs, and we were singing, and Face was like, nah, let me handle that, young fella. And he started singing. Flavor Flav just came out of nowhere and just started singing.
Mm-hmm. You look surprised that he could hold a note.
No, that wasn't surprise. It was just like think about it.
Like, why'd you take the mic from Babyface to give it to Flavor
Flav? My thing is, Babyface is singing.
Got you.
All right?
Yeah.
And Flavor Flav has the gall and audacity
to take the mic from Babyface.
To run up and start singing against Babyface.
Yeah.
Why didn't you stop it? That's why the game need referees, Tank. You're supposed to stop that right there.
You big enough to stop him, pause.
At that moment, right, it only goes one way. It only looks like disrespect.
Yeah.
In front of that many people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now it's Flavor Flav. He is Flavor Flav.
Right.
Let's not discredit him. He is who he is.
Right. Absolutely.
And then I run up on him and say, "Hey, Babyface singing. Hold on right now. Hold on.
But didn't he disrespect Babyface in a way?
Babyface has to fight that battle. Listen, and don't think that if Babyface felt the way, he wouldn't have handled it.
Right.
Yeah.
Babyface is, listen, the songs are nice and soft and meek. Babyface is not. He's a nice guy, but he's nobody's sucker. I promise you, if he felt the way, and he would have, and I was kind of following his lead.
Gotcha.
That Babyface would have looked like he wasn't feeling it, then we would have handled that way. But it was all in good fun. It was all in good fun.
Well, R&B Money, The Vault is out right now.
Say it again.
The Vault is out right now, and we appreciate you for joining us.
We'll be out on the 26th.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's out right now, right?
It's out right now.
It's out right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? What are you gonna do with this music?
You already know what I'm doing. I gotta wait. I can't. Ain't too much I can do right now because I can't get pregnant twice in one.
How far along are you?
5 months. I'm about to be 6.
5 months?
Yep.
That's a good time.
So yeah, I'm still I'm still on R&B Money.
That's a good time.
You can still move and groove in 5 months.
Oh yeah, I'm still moving and grooving.
No,
Trust and believe.
Let
I can't get
me tell
pregnant
you
again.
something. My wife was pregnant.
It's some of the best.
It's the best time ever.
Some of the best.
Best time ever.
Some of the best.
Crazy.
Some of the
best
best.
time
Oh, the secretion.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Some of the best.
It's something extra in there.
It is.
Can I swim in your ocean?
Oh,
Drown in it
he's
too.
talking about both times.
I know that's right. I know that's
Oh,
right. You know how many people I put on to R&B Money? It's a no skip.
It's like an ointment.
All right, Tank.
It's moist.
Album out right now is Tank. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's gonna be a donkey, because right now you want some real donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit it with the hero.
Did she get donkey today? Please tell me. I have become donkey of the day.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
You're a donkey.
Yes, donkey today goes to a 45-year-old Texas mother named Jennifer Lynn Rossi. Salute to Jennifer Lynn Rossi. She's a mother, and I understand going above and beyond for our kids, okay? We all should, all right? Don't let nobody play with your churn. And you have to be willing to go scorched earth. You have to be willing to burn everything to the ground to protect your child. But you don't want to put yourself in a position where you go too hard and end up in jail. Okay, because if you do something to protect your child and it causes you to lose your freedom, then you won't be here to protect your child anyway, so it defeats the whole purpose. All right, it's so easy to get tricked off the street as a parent, because if somebody messes with your child, God forbid somebody hurts your child, that is a good enough justification to nuck. Always. But the law is still the law. So if you go to seek parental revenge because somebody messed with your child and you break the law, then, well, you're going to jail. That's what happened to Jennifer Rossi. See, her son was getting slightly bullied, meaning somebody was stealing from him at school. Okay, stealing his drink, to be more specific. So Jennifer decided to take matters in her own hands and teach this thief a lesson. Let's go to ABC 7 News for the report, please.
Also new this morning, a mother from San Antonio is behind bars after she allegedly tainted a Gatorade for her son's classmate. Court records say that the 45-year-old mixed lemon juice, vinegar, salt, and Gatorade together in a sports bottle before instructing her 10-year-old to give it to his classmate who had stolen his drink the day before. It was shortly after the child consumed the drink, he became sick and was taken to the hospital. Now, though the drink was non-toxic, Jennifer Rossi was still charged with injury to a child causing bodily injury.
Now, let me tell you something.
It was non-toxic, though, right?
It was non-toxic. But let me tell that young man something. You could have swallowed a lot worse. Pause. Okay?
Hey, yo.
Wow. Lemon, salt, vinegar, Gatorade, that ain't nothing but ingredients to clean a sink. Okay, you chase that down with a shot of apple cider vinegar. Now you have created a concoction for steady and healthy weight loss. But think of all the other things that could have been in that drink, like bodily fluids. Okay, could have been urine, could have been vaginal discharge, could have been the semen of an 8-month-old Siberian Husky. There's a lot of different things Mama could have put in that drink. You're lucky she didn't hit you with some good old-fashioned roots. Yes, voodoo. Say voodoo, Jess.
Voodoo.
See, I know some women, you play with their kids, they gonna give you something to drink that will make you fart uncontrollably for duration of said spell. Okay, not no normal farts either, the kind that are never silent, loud, aggressive, probably even burn a little when it passed through your anus. Can you imagine never being able to silently fart ever again, and every time you fart, it hurts? That's what would happen to you if you play with the wrong person's kid. So you kind of got off easy, okay? Lemon, salt, and vinegar, that ain't nothing but a douche. That's douche, right?
Excuse me? No, it is not. No, it's not. You put some salt in yeah, right. Coochie will be on fire.
Okay.
No, it's just vinegar. It's vinegar and something else, but it ain't no salt.
Okay. Now,
what?
Now Jennifer's a nurse, and she, like you just said, Envy, she said she knows the mixture to be non-toxic.
Correct.
But the victim still got sick. Okay, you know why the victim got sick? Probably dehydrated. little boy probably didn't have enough water in his system. That salt and vinegar dried his ass right up. But once again, you're lucky you didn't end up somewhere coughing up a frog, young man. Okay, stop stealing from people, young man. But that's not why we are here. We are here because as parents, as adults, we must make better decisions. We must make better choices because we must believe in the golden rule. Yes, what you do to someone will ultimately come back to you. You shouldn't do to someone else's child what you wouldn't want done to yours.
Wow.
With that said, there was other ways to handle the situation. A phone call to the principal, a phone call to the teachers, a phone call to the child's parents. Better yet, pull up to the school and complain. See the child's parents face to face and figure it out. I know that sometimes you can't wait for others to do it. You want to take things into your own hands. I agree with that, unless that thing you're taking into your own hands is somebody else's child. Because now you got smoke with me as a parent. Okay, I know that my son was a D-head and he had no business stealing your child's drink, but you don't have no business doing something that could potentially hurt my child. Now, I need a piece of your hair. Okay, I need a piece of your hair to take it to my doctor, you know? And one little mix, walk up to you right after school and now I'm going to have you sexually attracted to golden retrievers for the rest of your life. Or the duration of said spell. Please give Jennifer Lynn Rossi the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons, please.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
You got that stupid look on your face, Emmy.
You are totally wrong.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay, thank you.
You gave the little boy who was hospitalized too much smoke. First of all, what if he was poor and didn't have his own juice? You don't even know the situation.
Why you stealing from my kid and bullying my kid, though?
But yeah, you can't steal from my kid.
Now, my kid ain't got no Gatorade. He thirsty all day long because you steal.
We said bullying?
Bullying.
That's what they call it, slightly bullying.
Oh, because he stole a Gatorade.
I guess he had been harassed. He always harasses the little boy.
Always harasses my son.
Yeah, he always harasses
my son. Little short, little kid can't fight back, can't do anything back. And
I don't know if the little boy is short and all that.
And if he said harassed, that means they probably complained before if he was harassed. So now I complain. They don't do nothing. And this little kid, your little son is still bullying my son.
Stop stealing from people.
I got something for you.
Okay.
Now you're gonna diarrhea all day.
So this is built up.
Yes.
From the sort of little concoction. Was
she
built
probably
up.
complained and they did nothing.
Okay.
By the way, you shouldn't do stuff like that anyway, though.
Anyway, what if he was allergic to vinegar? What if he was allergic to, what if he was allergic to
he shouldn't be stealing from my son and bullying my son.
But she shouldn't be trying to hurt the other little boy, too. There's other ways to handle that.
Jesus.
She's a 45-year-old woman. This is 10-year-old kids we talking about.
Or teach your son how to kick him in the gonads or something.
That could work, too. I mean, you gotta teach your kids to stick up for themselves.
She's trying to raise a little scientist serial killer.
Yeah, but what happened if her son is one of those little short little sons and they're just big ass football player? Now I gotta kick him in the nuts and then he dragged my son all through the playground, make it worse.
Well, you ain't kick him hard enough then.
Were you bullied as a kid?
I was.
Okay.
You can't tell.
I can now.
Oh.
Lord, somebody stole his juice.
All right. The mom messed up. The mom shouldn't have said give the boy. The mom should have said nothing. The mom should have just
like
keep it going. You know he's gonna snitch on you.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna snitch. You shouldn't have said nothing. Like, I don't know what was in that Gatorade. Should have stole the Gatorade.
No, the mom shouldn't have did that to the little boy at all. It's a 10-year-old child.
The boy shouldn't be bullying my child.
Sure, but there's other ways to handle that.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
The Breakfast Club.
Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess is on maternity leave, so Lauren LaRose is filling in. And we got our niece with us today, Nyla.
Big Nyla.
All right, and we got a special guest in the building. We have October London. Welcome, brother.
What's up?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Man.
Now you're signed to Death Row.
Yeah.
With Snoop.
Yeah.
Now talk about how you got the deal and how he heard you and how that all came together for people that don't know.
Yeah. So I was actually on my way to graduating truck driving school.
Trucking school.
You
had your CDL?
No, I quit right before I did it.
So. He be going hard at truckers sometimes, though.
I was about to.
I just don't like how they drive.
Yeah, it's a lot to it. But I was about to. I didn't do it because I end up linking up with Jazzy Faye. I end up linking up with him through a friend of a friend, and I got his number, and I text him like, yo, I got these records, you know, blah, 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 blah. But I was sending them records. They were rap records. They were records for Future. They were records for all these other artists.
You were producing?
Yeah, I was producing, you know, I was writing them
Doing
also.
hooks in
So
as well,
yeah, putting hooks on them. And I happened to just kind of sneak in one of my songs that I did called Colorblind that had that kind of Marvin Lane. And I sent it to him. I just waited, and he hit me back and was like, yo, you got some heat. You know, I'm linking up with somebody like really important legend in the game. I might play it for him. I was like, oh, awesome. Fast forward, he hit me up, and he was like, yo, you remember I told you I was going to play your records for someone? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm going to have him call you, or we're going to call you together. And the night before the Super Bowl, he hit me up and was like, yo, I got that person online. Hold on just a second. And he was with him. And he was like, yo, it's the big homie Snoop Dogg, man. I'm a big fan. I was like, oh.
How did you feel?
Honestly, I was like, this got to be a joke.
It was BS. It was AI generated.
I was like, yeah. You know, at that point, I'm like, nah, this can't be real. And yeah, it was real. And he was like, yo, I'm going to fly you out. You know, I got there March 16, 2016, and that was a wrap. That's when I met him.
How did your family feel about you being like, oh, okay, I was this close, but I'm going to just go over here and do this thing? Because they've been riding the waves with you, right?
Yeah. They've been riding the waves with me for a long time, but they've been really supportive. Family, friends, everybody's been supportive. I don't know how many times I've called my boy Jamie.
But they in the business though. Your mom's a singer. Your dad's
my dad was in the business. Yeah, my dad was in the business. He toured and toured with Earth, Wind and Fire and all that. Probably opening up for him, something like that. But it never really reached this level. So he's ecstatic.
Now you signed to Death Row. Were you nervous to sign to Death Row because this was the relaunch of Death Row? I'm sure people were assuming the first one was going to be a rapper, right? A hardcore rapper. Yeah. But it was you. Was you nervous at all?
Absolutely. Yeah. I just knew. I was in the room when he was finishing the call. Like, deal's done. Okay, cool. I was like, bad. Oh, this is going to be dope for you, man. You know, you're going to find some dope rapper out of L.A. or somewhere like that. And he was like, no, you're going to be the flagship for Death Row. I was like,
Jesus Christ, I better learn how to crib walk.
Yeah, like, not really, I'm working on it. But I'm just like, man, I don't know if that's going to work out. But it's Snoop. You kind of roll with that. And it worked out. And I was like,
is any Death Row, like, legacy, like Dr. Dre or Suge, like, commented on your work?
Yeah, Dr. Dre has for sure. Yeah. I've been in the studio with Dr. Dre several times. I'm actually on the new Dre and Snoop album that's coming out this year.
Missionary.
Yeah, Missionary. Crazy title. I love it. I love it. So I've been able to hear that whole album in full, and that album sounds incredible, by the way. So shout out to Dre and Snoop.
It's on that level? Is it? Because, it's a lot of expectation. Dre and Snoop, they saying it's a follow-up to Doggy Style. It's a lot of expectation.
It's amazing.
It meets the mark.
It hits the mark, definitely. So, Dre definitely loves my music. I've played him other stuff too, but he really loves, and even that track that I'm on is very Marvin Gaye-esque because he loves Marvin.
When you put out the rebirth of Marvin, I thought you was bugging.
I know. I saw it.
Because I felt like you was putting too much pressure on yourself because when you compare yourself the mythical, iconic ghosts like Marvin, that's an impossible bar to reach. So what was your mindset when you put that up?
That album was not supposed to come out. I wasn't trying to be Marvin, not trying to fill his shoes. I'm not trying to do any of that. That's not what I was trying to do. Like I said, I'm a multi-genre artist. I just go off of vibes. So if I'm feeling, today I'm going to do pop today, then I'm going to go in the studio, probably knock out a whole pop album real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and set it aside because that's what I'm feeling. So I go off of feeling the music and what I'm feeling at that time. So I was in the studio, and if you've been to Snoop's compound, he plays music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the hallways. And at that time, I was in the studio just going through stuff and trying to figure out what track I was going to do next. And Marvin played like 3-4 times. So then instantly in my head, I'm already in that zone. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, cool. Then Snoop sent over a track, and I was like, oh, this is dope. And then I started doing it. And I was like, oh, it sounds a little bit Marvin, but I'm just going to keep doing it, whatever. Liked it so much that I was like, I'm going to do another track. And then Snoop came in and was like, yo, this is really dope. Let me know when you finish with it, because he knows I like to work in spurts. So I don't do just one track and go to the next. Like, I'm like, well, if I've done 2, I might as well do 8 more and make it an album. Mm-hmm. And then I just put it up. I have a bunch of records just put up. I finished the record in like a week. Rebirth of Marvin was done in a week. I pretty much freestyled the whole thing as far as freestyle. I know it's different, but it's like going up to the mic and just kind of saying what I feel. Mm-hmm. Did that. Like, Back to Your Place was done in an hour. Mulholland Drive was done in an hour. Both of those went #1.
Wow.
So that's how I do all of my music. So I put it away. I was like, all right, that was fun. I was in that Marvin lane. Great. Let me put it aside now. Let me get on this Bryson Tiller lane real quick, because that's what I wanted to put out. That's what I thought Dog wanted me to do. And that's not what happened. Dog came in and was like, what you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just putting it up. I'm going to start on this. He was like, no. We're putting this out. And I was like, no, nobody want to hear old school right now. He's like, trust me. The lane is open. Nobody's doing it right now. Let's just do it. All right, cool. But it sounds a little bit like Marvin. He's like, no, don't worry about that. I'm like, you're going to chew my ass up.
Some people did have things to say, but a lot of people love the music because it sounds good. But I know that Ziola Gay, who's Marvin Gaye's sister, she had made some comments that she liked the music, but she did say that she was just confused why you would want to sound like another person and not do original songs. Like, what do you get out of it? Yeah. Did you get to have a conversation with her or any of his family? Or Yeah,
I did. You know, seemed like she was mad as hell at me, which I knew that was going to happen. I was like, you know, and Dog wanted to name it Rebirth of Marvin. I did not. I was like, let's just call it The Rebirth. I tried to push towards that, but, you know, I'm following, you know, at this point. I'm like, okay, all right, you know, Dog has a plan. I'm just going to go with it. He's been right this whole time. I've been with him for a long time. I know him. Let's just do that. And we called it Rebirth of Marvin because that's what he wanted to title it. And then, she was not happy about that because she was like, yeah, you can sing. That's great. But you sound like my brother a little bit, and it's freaking me out. And I was like, that's cool. I just wish at that point she didn't go, you know, on wax and say all this stuff.
Media,
and I wish she just would have called me or called Dog or somebody like that, because then people got on her that love my music, that love Back to Your Place. So then they attacked her, and I'm like, we have to stop this. But then, you know, we ended up getting on a call together, me and a few of the other family members, and they were like, we completely support you. We understand now that you're not trying to be Marvin. You don't even want to fill his shoes or anything like that. You were just in a vibe. And I was like, that's what I've been trying to tell everyone. Like, that's not me. I was just feeling something.
All right, we got more with October London when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa is filling in for Jess, and our niece Nala is with us this morning. Now, we're kicking it with October London. He is the first artist signed to Death Row after Snoop acquired it. Now, for people that haven't heard of you before, listening, some people might think that you are a mimicking artist, right? Because you just said I was in a Marvin zone, and then I was in a Bryson zone.
Yeah.
So
even on the new album, it's like old, sounds like old R. Kelly
a little
from
bit.
Public Announcement.
So who is October London, and where does the sound come from? Because when I first heard it, I thought it was like, well, that's his voice. He can't change his voice.
Right.
If he sounds like Marvin, he sounds like Marvin. You know what I mean? But who is October London then?
Yeah, October London is, okay, so this new album, October Nights, it's more of a transitional album. It's getting out of that lane. I'm finally being like, okay, guys, let's get away from this. When you start the album, you have Touch on Me and all those records like that. And then, like you said, R. Kelly's been, you know, my top number one artist, because I mean the writing style, I mean, come on, it's Kel's. Then once you get towards the end of the album, where you have the big record called Time, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like those records, that's me, like enjoying myself. And then the third album, obviously, whenever I do that, then you're gonna get all of me. But right now, it's just kind of showing people that I can do these waves, and I know that we're missing this sound. I'm not necessarily taken from everybody. I just have been listening to everybody so much, like Kells and Ronald Isley and all that. I just take just a little bit, put it here, but I don't really take from them. I'm just taking that vibe to give you that vibe, give you that love and that pain and that you know, what you feel, what we've been feeling for years. So
though this is a transition project, I still feel like sonically production kind of sounds cohesive. Do you have like a built-in team that you work with, or did you decide to work with new people for this project?
I mean, usually, and Snoop will tell you, usually I do everything myself. Like I write, I produce, I mix, I master, I engineer myself, because I'm like, I got to get it done right now. Like if I feel something, I need to get done right. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, hey, engineer, what's up? Oh, I can be there at 4 o'clock. No, I got to feel this now. So I learned to do all this stuff on my own. So I do on this album, on October Nights, I teamed up with producers like Jeff Giddy, Pooh Bear. I got with Babyface. You know, obviously Snoop executive produced the album as well. And I got with my homie Superfly also. Everybody knows Superfly. Legend. So yeah, legend in the game. So he came through, put his spin on it as well. And it came out really well, because we had kind of went through a thing where I submitted like this album. We were like, all right, let's change this. Let's put horns here. Let's do this. And it just turned out so beautiful. I love it.
I would love to know what the Babyface sessions were like, because I know Babyface, he didn't want you to come in on nothing except for you, I'm sure. So what was that energy like?
It was good energy, man. We pulled up. He was just ready to get down to business like immediately. There was no, oh, let's kick it and chill. Let's eat. Let's have a little breakfast and all. He was just like, all right, you ready? I'm like, yeah, let's go in there. And we did the session. We knocked it out. It didn't even take all day, really. he went to writing it. I just let him do his thing because you're in front of a legend. I'm not trying to be like, well, I do this and that. I'm not about to do it. I'm about to sit here and what you need me to do.
Give you a lot of coaching, like.
Yeah, I mean, he did, man. In the lab, we actually, it was a lot. I'm not going. Okay, I can't hold you. It was a lot, and he knows it was a lot because I was like, oh, it was funny because we were doing the takes. He was like, oh, okay, let's do this first take of this, and I do the line. It's like, all right, let's do it again, and I do the line. I'm like, okay, that second one was perfect. We're good. That's what I want to say. All right, we're good. Let's go. Let's go to the next line. He's like, no, let's do it again and again. I'm like, okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right, we'll do it. And then he's like, all right, cool. Now you ready to really do it? I'm like, I thought we were just doing it. I thought that was it. He was like, oh, no, I wasn't recording at all. I was just making sure you were on top of it.
That's how the classes get made, though.
I'm like, okay, cool. So, see, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to, like I said, back to your place, one take, boom, the first line. It was just boom, boom, boom. I just make it quickly. And even when I told him that, he was like, yeah, no, impossible. I'm like, no, that's how I do my records. So he was like, oh, so I'm really, at this point, putting you through it. I was like, yeah, but it's cool, man. It's all good. I'm ready to learn. It's all good.
Being someone who has done it all for so long, like for yourself, what was the transition like having to take the lead of like other people with your vision?
Tough.
Yeah.
Very. Because I've just been, like I said, I've been doing this for so long, learning, doing this engineering thing, doing the mixing, doing all this stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I can get this done. Because I look at a lot of artists, it's like, oh, yeah, I really want Sade to drop another album. It's like, oh, 8 years later. In my head, because I've just taught myself, in my head, I'm like, it doesn't take that much. And then I look at other artists too, and I'm like, well, you got all the resources. You have everybody's number in your phone. Why isn't your album getting done quicker? Like, why aren't you, maybe they're not in the zone, maybe they're getting pressured, I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm a happy artist, so I'm not pressured by anything. I'm financially stable, like, I'm good. So I can go in the studio right now and be like, okay, cool, all right, I'll work on the third album right now. Or I'll work on a country record, I'll work on a pop, whatever. Because that's what helps me make great R&B is by switching genres, taking a break, because I don't want to be Marvin, so let me not get too heavy in that bag. Let me go over here to country real quick and write this real quick and just take a break and then go over here to something else.
How was tour with Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan?
Amazing. Two great artists. Me and Max were close, man. He's just a really great dude. Like, he's been making sure everybody's taken care of, and it's just been amazing. The crowd is just absolutely just. I'm in awe of. They sing word for word, even my stuff, and me opening up for them. Like, I did my first tour in January, which sold out majority of the tour, and they were singing it then. I was like, I don't know if they're gonna do it this time. They're doing it this time as well.
Have you been surprised by that? You say even my stuff, like you didn't think people would know your music?
Yeah, no, because in my head, I'm just still this dude in South Bend, Indiana that's trying to make it. I still feel like I'm going to the studio just trying to, oh man, I really hope they like it. I still have that.
So it's a slight imposter syndrome kind of.
Yeah, I'm like, man, there's no way. I don't think they're gonna like this. Snoop's heard me say I don't think they're gonna like this 100 times over. I did not think they were gonna like Rebirth of Marvin. I didn't think they were gonna like Back to Your Place.
What?
I was like, no, there's no way. I was like, this ain't hot right now, and they love it. And I'm just like, okay. So that's why I like letting the people decide.
This is really random, but you were on Empire?
I was on Empire, yeah.
And then you were, so you did, I read about it. You were doing really well. They were talking about making you a bigger character in Empire.
Yeah.
Then all the Jussie stuff.
The Jussie Smollett stuff happened.
You were pissed.
You look like a lion, though.
Oh, shit.
You definitely look like the baby that Lucius had that we didn't know about. When you walked in, I'm like, I know he was pissed. That would have been so perfect for you.
Oh, man. Come on, man. No, I mean, yeah, I thought it was, that was my first time doing any type of acting. Snoop was like, yo, we're gonna add you to Empire. I'm like, can't act. He was like, yeah, you can. I'm like, no, I can't, man. That's not my lane. I'm just, come on, man. And I went on, come on, man. And I went on there and did it. And the director was like, how long you been acting? I was like, today. He was like, I think we should sit down and talk. I'm like, okay. That's just the thing. I still think I'm dreaming. So I'm like, there's no way, even being on here, The Breakfast, I've been watching y'all for a long time. Just like just as I was sitting in the background, I was just like, damn, this is really happening. So that's how I kind of felt on Empire. So then when Jesse messed it up for me, I was pissed.
As soon as I on the news, like,
as soon as I turned on the news, I'm like, oh. I was like, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, Skinny.
But what you want to hear off the album? Let's play something.
Well, might as well play Third Shift.
All right, we got more with October London when we come back. Let's get into his joint Third Shift. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. JNV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. All right, well, you got a positive note?
I do, man. The positive note comes from late, great Colin Powell. I love this because I live this and I want everybody to apply this to their life. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Listen to what I just said. If you're going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. You got to be excellent with the so-called little things before you can be excellent with the so-called big things, because excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude. Have a blessed day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?